$1 in Monrovia is costing $20 to $50 in the region because of the bad road condition, coupled with the gasoline um, prices. So I want to advise our leaders, the president. We want to inform the president, maybe he does not hear or he has not heard about the Southeastern road, bad road condition. Let him take this serious and ensure that the people at least better the road for movement, especially for women who are doing business.
None walking on the streets of Harper. These are all basic commodities and that inhabitants yet in Harper cannot do without. The means of getting here is what you just saw. And we spoke to this businessman.
I'm Abraham C. Wilson, a businessman residing in Harper.
As a businessman here in Harper, like how many customers, what number of customers do you think that the marketers in Harper can contain?
Well, as a businessman, for my shop, I cater to 85 tailors around Harper, the villages all along, all the tailors from there. I supply them with tailoring materials. I also supply more than 1,500 students with uniform.
Then how do you get your materials here to Harper?
I got materials from Monrovia, and I also got material from Ivory Coast. For Monrovia, because of the bad road, I stopped going a little while, or have an agent always purchase for me and then put them on the truck and then send them to the Harper. For the Ivory Coast, myself go there, purchase the materials, and bring it to Harper.
Like how long does it take for your goods to arrive to Harper from Monrovia?
For Monrovia, especially if during the rainy season, 1 week, 2 weeks, and sometimes more. And as I speak to you right now, this gun season, I send my money to Monrovia. I yet to receive the goods. I call the driver. All his numbers are off. So at the end, I consider myself a loser.
Like how many months are you talking about there?
I'm probably talking about since August. The goods go on the way. They're yet to reach me.
So based on this condition, how do you people do your pricing?
Well, we do our pricing, especially with getting goods from Monrovia, the prices are very high. So goods you get from Monrovia is far expensive than the goods from the Arabians.
And how do the customers respond to your pricing?
However, the customer complain, but they got no way out. So they like push to the wall to buy those goods. The road is actually frustrating. When during the rainy season, it's difficult to get our goods through. And at the end of the day, some of us who try to get the goods in and we cannot get it here, we run our business on a very slow pace, only because we want to have ends meeting so that we can find food to eat or to keep our family, moving. So we operate on a low scale to keep the business going. But sometimes at the borderline, we don't receive the goods, and sometimes the people the driver himself will bring in the goods in. That driver is not capable of paying back the goods. And some of the goods are perishable ones, like onions. You bring onions. Sometimes even they go on the road, put it in the load from the car, back in the car. Sometimes when they drop it down, heavy pour of rain come, you get it spoiled.
Even passengers and inhabitants suffer directly from the bad road.
A friend put a child, pay $15,000 to the driver. They got to Bella Village, the car could no longer move anywhere further. The driver could not refund any of the money. The mother had to pay extra money to get the child from Bella Village to Red. The child spent About 5 days is ready. Luckily for her, a Cali mission car was coming. Somebody contacted her to talk to the driver, and they brought the child over to her. Even the gun vacation, a boy living with me was coming from Monrovia. Put the luggages on the pickup, and then he took a bike. He bought $300 clothes, 2 half bags of rice, 2 tins of oil, 1 red and 1 vegetable oil. Today, he yet to receive the goods. The driver no longer received his call. So today, he found out he's just the few trousers he left back when you were going for vacation. It's just the trousers he's wearing. Wash, maybe wear one today, wash it the next day, wear the other one. So the road is not treating us well.
This is some of what it takes to get Grand Gidi County, River G County, and Maryland County. The good news for the Southeasterners is that the central government, under former President Ellen Johnson, self-secured a road construction contract to begin in Maryland County. That has already begun and is going on pretty well. And according to the Minister of Finance, Minister Samuel Tour, the George Weah-led government has already secured a road construction contract to begin shortly from Nimad County. If this takes place, the economy and the lively condition of the Southeasterners will improve greatly.
Liberia.
No, I come here.
My name is Chris Nakanon Anderson. I'm a film producer here in Liberia. I'm currently working on the streets of Harper City, the capital of Maryland County in Liberia. This is my discovery and experience so far. Maryland County is Liberia's last county along the coast toward Ivory Coast. She has a population of over 130,000 inhabitants according to Allegis survey. Driving distance from Monrovia to Harper is between 550 to 635 kilometers. And there are 5 ways of entry into Maryland County. They are air transport, using meaning aeroplanes, sea transport, using meaning boats, available at times, first road transport, using the Grand Basu Grand Crew route, second route transport, using the Bon County Grand Gida route, and an entry from the Ivory Coast by crossing the Kavala River. For this video, we used the Bon County Grand Gida route to Maryland County. The unpaved part of the road is from Ganta City, Nima County, to some portion of Maryland County, and this is our journey to Maryland County by motorcycle. A latest report shows that Nimad County, Grand Gidi County, River G County, and Maryland County depend on this road and for a portion of the survivor. Sold primarily, over 800,000 people depend on this road for a significant part of their livelihood. But this is a dry season reality you are beholding. We are currently at Better Village under the reef, and is just after Sesto, the boundary between Nima County and Grand Gida. It's just a few kilometers once you enter into Grand Gida County. And this is what you see, a stockpile of cars, fleets of cars, trucks carrying tons of goods and loads and for inhabitants in Grand Gida and also in Montserrado, other parts of Liberia.
I am Elena Turo, Regional Civil Society Chairperson. Looking at the road condition, I don't understand how people expect the Southeasterners to live. Look at the road. At this time, people thinking that the road is good and we are in the dry season. But just look at the road condition. Look at the cars. We have been here 1 week now. People goods have been on the road. Women who credited money to do business, their goods have been on the road over 1 month plus. And how they expect, how our caucus, the Southeastern caucus, look at the Southeastern regional roads. All the roads are bad, apart from Maryland to Sino to Monrovia. Now I'm passing through from Nimba County to Maryland. I've been here 1 week. Cars are now moving because of the ditches. And so we want our people to think how they want their people to live.
This place is one of the most discouraging and most difficult places to cross. You can see tingers all being stuck there in the mud and how people are efforting with their own strength just to be able to get out of this place. With the situation, both passengers and drivers have no option but to turn the place into their temporary dwelling places.
Something that costs $1 in Monrovia is costing $20 to $50 in the region because of the bad road condition, coupled with the gasoline prices. So I want to advise our leaders, the president. We want to inform the president, maybe he does not hear or he has not heard about the Southeastern road, bad road condition. Let him take this serious and ensure that the people at least better the road for movement, especially for women who are doing business.
None walk in the streets of Harper. These are all basic commodities and that inhabitants yet in Harper cannot do without. The means of getting here is what you just saw. And we spoke to this businessman.
I'm Abraham C. Wilson, a businessman residing in Harper.
As a businessman here in Harper, like how many customers, what number of customers do you think that the marketers in Harper can contain with?
Well, as a businessman, for my shop, I cater to 85 tailors around Harper, the villages all along, all the tailors from there. I supply them with tailoring materials. I also supply more than 1,500 students with uniform.
Then how do you get your materials here?
I got materials from Monrovia, and I also got material from Ivory Coast. From Monrovia, because of the bad road, I stopped going a little while, or have an agent who always purchase it for me and then put them on the truck and then send them to the Harper. For the Ivory Coast, myself go there, purchase the materials, and then bring it to Harper.
Like how long does it take for your goods to arrive to Harper from Monrovia?
From Monrovia, especially if it's during the rainy season, 1 week, 2 weeks, and sometimes more. And as I speak to you right now, this gun season, I send my money to Monrovia. I yet to receive the goods. I called the driver. All his numbers are off. So at the end, I consider myself a loser.
Like, how many months are you talking about there?
I'm probably talking about since August. The goods got on the way. It yet to reach me.
So based on this condition, how do you people do your pricing?
Well, we do our pricing, especially with getting goods from Monroe. The prices are very high. So goods you get from Monroe is far expensive than the goods from the Arabians.
And how do the customers respond to your pricing?
However, the customer complain, but they got no way out. So they like push to the wall to buy those goods. The road is actually frustrating. When during the rainy season, it's difficult to get our goods moved. And at the end of the day, some of us who try to get the goods in and we cannot get it here, we run our business on a very slow pace.
Well. Once again, welcome to our podcast today. This is Riwoji Dialogue Forum. This is a place that we discuss issues relevant to our county, issue of paramount concern. There is a place that we dialogue, and there is place for all Riwojian to express their view without fear and favor. Today we will basically talk about the Riwoji County Spoke team in Greenville. Riwoji play on Saturday. On Sunday, Riwoji play against Bomi County and against Jew 0-0. And Riwoji next game will be Nima County, and that is a compulsory win for Riwoji, because losing against Nima tells us that means that we are not in a better chance to qualify. So tomorrow game will determine our fate for the county league. So this program is intended to encourage our citizens abroad who to continue to support the team. How we learn the team is stronger. The team is facing serious financial resources, and we need other you support. Your $1, your $2, whatever you have to contribute to the team will be highly appreciated. We also want to thank those that already made initial contribution to the team. We want to thank Attorney Kukunya Werete, who contributed $300 to the team a few days ago. We also want to thank Mr. Lavosha Win from the US, who also contributed $210. And we also want to thank Mr. Joseph Toh from the US, who also contributed $100. We also want to thank the Good Samaritan Funeral Home in Fishtown that contributed $50. We also want to thank Councilor Wise, who contributed yesterday morning $25,000 Liberian dollars. So these are people so far that have contributed to our county team, like the record in our possession. So we would like to ask all our citizens to continue to support our team. This is Riwoji issue. You have to show love for your county. We know sport brain development and sport brain unity. So we want to say thank you for your support. We want to encourage you to do more, to making sure that Riwoji qualify to win this particular cup. So we'd like to speak today. We'd like to speak to one of the committee member, the steering committee member in Greenville. The committee members in Greenville to give us some update to give an update on what is unfolding there. We want to know how prepared is our team for tomorrow. How prepared we are to take on Nimba, and Nimba is a very hard zone for Wayward G, but we are hopeful that Wayward G will definitely qualify. Fire! So we'll take Mr. Suklo. Mr. Suklo is coordinating with the team in Greenville, and he will give us an update. So we'll take excuse me. Fire! Juste pour appeler. So hello. Hello, Mr. Soko. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay. Welcome to Wayward G Dialogue Forum.
Okay.
Mr. Soko, you are with a team. You are on the technical committee of the Wayward G team currently in Greenville. What news for Greenville? They probably are listening to you. You are live currently on the Wayward G Dialogue Forum. What news from Greenville, Mr. Soko?
All right, Rob, thank you. Let me say good evening and also thank you to everyone across the world who wanted to know how their children view in Greenville. Well, Well, Greenville is relatively kind with respect to the atmosphere of the weather. And we are here seated on camp, discussing and encouraging our players, alongside the technical officials, making sure that we give them all necessary courage for tomorrow's game. The fact that we need a game tomorrow, both boys and girls, we need a game tomorrow, so we are providing all the necessary encouragement to them. So we are here.
Okay, so we learned that this team is faced with some financial constraint. Someone told me that even after the Bommy game, the player have to work to go on a camp. So what is the financial situation currently with the team there?
All right. Thank you. Let me give you statistics. The fact that we are having a challenge. Let me not say. Normally they can't be full of too much expenditure. So since we came to Greenville, upon our arrival in Greenville, to present, we have not had a single leader coming out to us to say that we will have access to car. And because of financial constraint, we can't afford to rent car because the little money we have when it comes to vision from our brother who will tell and the rest of the others who were able to facilitate our coming to Greenville, and also we can be using the little and bigger resources for feeding at least one time a day, which of course is unfortunate on the part of the player. But whatever the situation, they accept the condition because they also have eyes to see. So we walk on the pitch to go practice, and during the first game, we were able to transfer the players on the field, and then but time to come back from the playing pitch, even the vehicle that we hired, the guy also engaged, so he could not even end the contract with us because the money he charged us would not be afford to pay. So we're able to walk to come back home, but yet still we are here with courage. So we are on the camp, we eat one time a day. And we also have to appreciate our Raji citizens because they're doing their best. Like information hit us today that the Rajians back home in Raji County was like in the street doing a fundraising jamboree. So I believe that things will work well. So we are here, and with respect to sports materials, I think a little bit gradually the Minister of Youth and Sports were able to give us 3 sets of jerseys, which we sent people for in Morocco. So about 2 hours from now, they will be with us for us to use a jersey in a complete set tomorrow. So these are a minimal constraint, like buying water, meeting up the electricity bill for the area that we were able to camp our team. Also, due to financial constraint, we were able to put both boys and girls get divided in the same apartment. Because the house we booked have 8 rooms, and then so they've been divided into 2 apartments. So both boys on the other side, which is not safe. Boys and girls in the same place, but it's not safe. But yet until we have a mind with it because such a time, such a condition. So we are here and we have shortage of mattresses, our players.
Yes. Are you there, Mr. Soko? Are you there? Like we lost Mr. Soko. I think it's a network, but we hope that Mr. Soko will come back. Okay, yes, Mr. Soko, you are live. Yeah.
You get it?
Yeah, yes.
Okay. So we are here, like we have, due to financial constraint, we have just few mattresses, which they play.
Okay. Connection is problem tonight, but we hope to get more info from Mr. Marcus Suklo. Marcus Suklo is part of the technical team and coordinate in Greenville with the team. And you're speaking live from Greenville tonight. and explaining to us some of the constraints that the team are facing currently. So, Mr. Sokolo, are you there?
Yes, I'm there. Okay.
Okay,
So,
yeah.
with respect to all of support coming in, I think Nigerians are actually gaining interest in supporting our own, because it's a matter of fact that we raise the flag of Reggie County among the 15 subdivisions in rural Nigeria. So while we are here doing so, encourage our people. Sometimes there is a scenario that say when your child is drowning in the water,
Yes.
you gotta rescue the child
Before you can put this slap on their back. Yeah.
But when they are in the water and then you slap them, they might likely regret the situation of living.
Sure.
So we encourage our lawmakers, though none of them are called to raise a concern, but our chairman, who is so instrumental in the Lawrence Grotto, have been phoning into them, and blessed we came back from Sierra Leone, and he ensured us that he was to meet the police tomorrow, so they will get back to us. But still, as we speak, normally the Minister of Youth and Sport yet to give our allotment, and we yet to get the full information as to whether how much is coming from the Minister of Youth and Sport in order to match it up with how do we determine paying our players. But yet and still, players yet to get contract, but still they have the encouragement that they will be paid, because already in the history of the country have not owed player before. All right, we have been paying our players, we have been well paying players. So for that reason, players have the encouragement to come to us. So they've been there with us as we yet to come up with how much that they will be paid, because the ensuring of we having a fitting budget. So yes, after the three matches of the preliminary stage of the county meet, we will be able to pay you this one. So we wait for the arrival of our sister Tenesuba Kamara, who is the head of Honai. She's also back home there lobbying with other citizens around there. So we want to appreciate you, Rab, and the rest of the police, or whatever to establish your social media platform to meet up with some of the challenges of our players. We are here in Sino and I'm speaking to you from the camp of the team, both boys and girls, all technical officials and the steering committee members are here providing some encouragement to our team. Okay,
Mr. Sokolo, thank you for this information. We would like to speak to the captain of the team to ascertain from him the preparation of the team if you can have him, if it is possible. But what is your appeal to our citizens listening to you currently around the world?
My appeal, right?
Yeah.
My appeal to the citizens listening to me, let me say, my beloved citizens of River G across the world, my appeal to you on behalf of the team and the county where we come from, in order to raise the flag of the motherland, I want you to please, I know this is untimely, the fact that you are not engaged sooner, but it's better, it's never too late. They say when you are late and you still remember what you're supposed to do, I think it's about time that we rescue everybody, because it will be sad that after the children play and then they cannot get paid. It will be so sad on our part. So we appeal to you, the little much that you can put together to add on a little amount that we might get from the Ministry of Youth and Sport few days from now, to make sure that we enable the payment of our players. I think we're begging you, we encourage you to make sure that the people you have your connection with, in order to beat up your strength, your financial strength, please help us. Let us be able to raise revenue to be able to settle our players for this preliminary round. Because the total budget for the preliminary round, in terms of compensation, is around the tune of 15,000 USD. But we are assured that the Ministry of Youth and Sport will be able to contribute around 9,000 to 10,000. That which we have been for the past 2 years. So that is the encouragement. That
this means that you would need 5,000 United States dollars for your budget to be okay, right?
Yes, I will we highly appreciate 5,000 United dollars in the world. We will be able to facilitate the transportation because we were able to come for transportation to go back and to continue the feeding process of our players on camp. You know, without a lot of things, we are assured on this zone.
So let's know how many person total, the total number of persons that are there currently in Greenville from Wayward G. Can you estimate?
We have here in Greenville by estimation.
The delegate.
Is 7% on camp. The boys, the girls, their technical teachers, and the sports steering committee. We are around
70%. Okay. And all of you. So let us certain. Are you in a hotel or are you renting a house where the team stay?
All right. We were able to book. I can say a house because it's a motel being built or hotel being built, but it's yet to be completed. So it was arranged on a gentleman agreement. And, you know, though the cost yet to be met, but based on the arrangement, so we take it because no mattresses yet being placed, no bed and whatever. So we have to provide our own mattresses. So I consider that to be a house that you have to provide your own sleeping materials.
Okay, so let us know from other. So currently we have about 5 to 6 persons that are so far contributed to the team, and we hope that more contribution come in later. Yeah. So before we take to, can we speak to the captain of the team?
Yeah, so seated by me is the captain, Brother Allison, the son of Watertown.
Hello, Mr. Allison.
Yeah, hello.
Okay, you are live on the Wayward G Dialogue Forum. So Wayward G citizens around the world are listening to you. It's unfortunate that we don't have that the internet signal is not good, but you are live currently and people are listening to you. You are the captain of the team. What do you make of tomorrow match against Sino County?
Thank you. First of all, I want to urge everybody citizen around the world, to actually very seriously, first of all, to help us through our struggle. As for the match, tomorrow we promise you victory, total victory, but we have some things on our camp here for now that our steering committee are doing their possible best. But you know, one hand cannot make it up.
Okay, so Mr. Allison, we are aware of the financial constraint. With tomorrow match, is it a compulsory win for Wayward G? Do Wayward G have chance of winning even if she lost again tomorrow?
Yes. But we don't want to tell you that we will lose tomorrow because we not seeing the possibility of losing tomorrow.
You are playing the home team. Sino, you are in Greenville and you are playing Sino. That is the home. So what do you make of Sino? What do you make of the team that you are playing against tomorrow? Do you think that Wayward G have the capacity, the stamina to overcome Sino and have the 3 points tomorrow?
Definitely.
Okay, so Mr. Allison, it is good having you. We are concerned. We are in know of the financial difficulties that you guys are facing there. It is our prayer that you have relief soon, that there will be some contribution towards the team. We want success. We want victory. We want for Wayward G to win this tournament. And we as citizens will continue to stand with you, to stand with all of you, to stand with our team, to be able to do better. So before we leave you, do you have any closing statement? Do you have something to say to the world?
Yeah, like to say thank you to every citizen of Roji County. You know, we are very, very much impressed for your, you know, your time being with me, and it's as your, you know, contribution you have decided to make. We appreciate you a lot, and besides, we really want to promise you that we are going to the final this year. We are not only going to the final, but we want to carry the trophy this time around, and also we really need your support. We really need backing from you guys so that our story community can be able to get all the necessary items so that we can go to the king with all our might. So I want to say thank you, and I appreciate you once more.
Okay, thanks so much. Speaking to us is the captain of the Waji team currently in Greenville, assuring us that tomorrow the Waji will come out victory against Sino Kante. He is a captain. Allison is a captain of the Waji team, and he just spoke with us. We want to encourage all our citizens. As we see Team Waji will come out victory against Sino tomorrow. But your contribution, your support is what we need now. So thank you, Mr. Allison, and we wish you well. We wish to see the outcome and how Waji is going to advance to the next stage tomorrow.
Exactly. So, I am back on the line.
Yeah, okay. So, Mr. Soko, so you are explaining to all of the difficulty, all of the challenges faced by the team. And as with that, we have about 70 persons, and all of you have to be in the same house. The girls, the female, and the male have to sleep in the same house, in the same room, which of course is not good. So the team needs support. The team needs financial support, even transportation to return to Monrovia or to return to Waji. It can, the other thing need to be worked out. So we are concerned. We want for the team to be in a very good condition. We want for the team to be happy. We want for the team to play the game tomorrow with a whole heart for us to have the victory. But with all of the constraints, the team will not perform as we expect. But we are hopeful that things will work out before tomorrow morning, that other citizens at the Waji will see reason to do some allocation to our team. So, Mr. Soko, we want to say thank you, and thank you for this update. I would like to hear from you tomorrow again after the game to give us the update or what will be the outcome of the game tomorrow. So, Mr. Soko, we would like to speak to the coach tomorrow after the game or before the game. We would like to speak to the coach for the team to also know exactly some of those things. So thanks so much, and you can give your closing statement, and then we can leave you.
All right, let me say thank you to everybody. The fact that I am overwhelmed to see Wajians across the world. Let me not say this is not by surprise. I know what Wajians can do, but the fact that it is the very first time. It is the very first time globally to see Wajians standing up, but I know that the situation can bring people out, to do things, work wonders. So I want to appreciate all other concerned Wajians who want to put all of their little meager resources together to making sure that the prayer of Wajians and the prayer of the motherland be raised to the higher height. Let me really encourage you to pray with us. The fact that the National County Meet is a traditional program, all right?
Yeah.
It's the biggest sport you can find in the country, and it's highly traditional. So it's highly political and it's highly traditional. So wherever we are, when you are playing the host country, you are to fasten your belt all
Exactly.
So we are to make it because remember, Rab, you were here in Liberia, and you know how the country meet. I play both on the table and on the pitch. So we are playing again the host country tomorrow. But rest assured that we got above with all our prayers. We got a best playing team. So we will triumph over Sano County tomorrow. Be it they are the host or not, but we'll triumph over them tomorrow. Rest assured. All we need to do is to pray and give all of the necessary support that we need.
Thanks so much, Mr. Marok Suklo. Thanks so much, and we wish to have you again tomorrow for update.
Okay.
Okay.
God bless you.
So I just spoke with Mr. Suklo, Marcus Suklo. He is committee member on the Rewoji sport team. He just giving you an update about the preparation of Rewoji of the team tomorrow to face Saino Kante. The team is in high spirit to have a victory tomorrow against Saino Kante. But we have some financial difficulties. The team is constrained with resources to be able to do some of the things that need to be done. He just stated that they have about 70 present, and all of them are sleeping in the same house, even they don't have adequate lodging place. So the girls, the female and the male, had to sleep in the same room, and they don't have vehicle to take them on camp, bring them back, or take them on the field and bring them back. They don't have all of those things. We get few contributions from just very listen in my possession. We have Kukunyo with a tab who contributed $300 United States. We have Lavosha Win who contributed $210 United States. We have Mr. Joseph To who also contributed $100 United States. We have Councilor Wisse A. Wisse who contributed 25,000 Liberian dollars, and we have the Good Samaritan Funeral Home in Fishtown that contributed 50 United States dollars today. So far, these are the contributions towards our team. We know that there are great sons and daughters of Rewoji County that are serving in high positions, financially potent, that can contribute to this team. So we'll continue to encourage you to do more. For those of us that have not done so, we can try to do whatever we can. It can be $10. Mobile money is available. You can transfer it on the mobile money, they will get it. And we want to encourage you always to supporting our team. So tonight it's just about Rewoji team. We don't have much to discuss, but rather to encourage all of you to continue to support the team. We are very grateful for the bold step taken by these sons and daughters for the initial contribution. We want to say thanks to Lavosha Wing. We want to say thanks to Kukunyon with a tear. We want to say thanks to Councilor Wisse. We want to say thanks to Mr. Joseph To. We want to say thanks to the Good Samaritan Funeral Home in Fishtown. And we also want to say thanks to the concerned Rewoji women in Fishtown that was able to conduct a fundraising program to support the team. The programs were held today, and we are hopeful tomorrow we'll have the result of how much was collected, how much was raised to supporting the team. We want to encourage citizens around the world to do same. Your various organizations, institutions, you can raise funding for our team to support our team. And that's all we want from you. So we want to say thanks. We don't have much to discuss tomorrow. We are hopeful tomorrow to have on the show the chairperson of the Rewoji Legislative Caucus, Honorable Francis Dopo, will appear on the show. Thereafter, we'll have Mr. Gertrude William Drummond and Mr. Ali Wilson to also appear on the show to talk about women leadership in the county. So tomorrow will be a very interesting discussion. As it stands, I would like to come to the end of this broadcast. Share the message. Whoever from Rewoji for a minimum contribution. We want to say thanks and have a blessed day. Okay, before I leave again, I have something I forgetting. So we want to appeal to our caucus, the Rewoji Legislative Caucus, to see reason to supporting our team. The issue of financial report is very important, and we are very interested to know funding allocated over years, how these funding were used, and we want to have a very comprehensive report on all of the allocations that were given to that were made to the county team for the past 2 to 3 years. As it stands, the caucus are demanding report, but we cannot be demanding report at this time. We first need to support the team. After this process, we all can join to call for financial report. So we would like to appeal to the caucus to see reason to reconsider their decisions as to giving a full support to our team. This county will help to unite us, because we just came from election. There were a lot of political tensions in the county. People were going, people were, everybody had a side. Now there is refugee issue. So this particularly is purposely to unite the county and to bring unity among other us. So we want to say thanks, and tomorrow, don't miss the show 9 o'clock. Tomorrow we'll have Representative Francis Dopo will appear. Thereafter, we'll have Madam Ali Wazin, and we'll have Madam Gertrude Williams. Both of them will appear to give us some to share with us their experience of women leadership in River County. So I want to say thanks and have a good night.